Claxby Hill. We had a very long, made Norwegian-style sledging. We hurtled down, we hit one another.
Go and find her. Where are you going, Master? For a drink?
Okay, you guys want anything else?
3 butterbeers and some ginger and lime, please. 6 shots of giggle water.
Pete Earl Grey, huh?
This snake juice is basically rat poison. Spent my whole life right here in Lackawanna County.
Drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Shut up!
And that was after he printed at least 4 Mambos. And so he's going to start number 5 soon. It's going to be wonderful.
I had to pause it so we could record.
See, I'm just so mad because I searched high and low for this fife that I got while exploring Boston with my grandparents and my mother probably back in like 2000. And I can't find it. And it just goes to show that no matter how hard I try, Dallas is the coolest and best person I know.
I don't think by me having my middle school recorder, that makes me cool.
I was a pro at the recorder in elementary school.
Do you remember what our recorder was called? You know, this is like, it was the dumpster of recorder.
Oh,
like
the
it was the
Flutophone.
brand name. The
Ooh,
Flutophone.
Yes, the
Flutophone.
That sounds like a Dr. Seuss brand.
Yeah.
Now, everyone, grab your flutophones and your zootazoots and your bibbidi-boppities
And your Megazord Gazorpazorps, because it's time to play in regionals.
What are regionals?
See, I know for a fact that when we were at Wizard Fest, Dallas was the fan favorite by far.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone who met him was just entranced. They're like, I think I've met a real life wizard. He's wearing a bathrobe, so clearly he knows.
Of all of the people there, I was thinking about that too after the fact. How when wizards try to dress like muggles, they mess up horrendously. If anyone at Wizard Fest was going to actually be confused for a wizard,
Man with a big bushy beard entrances everyone with his loving soul.
wearing a bathrobe, handing out oranges, like it's.
Listen, I had a cousin, Nicholas, who used to put oranges in socks at people's chimneys with care, but I just hand them out directly now.
I handed out 9 altogether, just so you know.
That was such a deep-cut Christmas reference, too. I hope people appreciated that one.
Dallas, you leaned into the cannon and you didn't even realize it.
I did. I was going for full crazy homeless man, and we went a different direction. The only time it was super weird is when I had kind of forgotten I had bathrobes on and was in that Advanced Auto Parts parking lot and made eye contact with somebody that did not know Wizard Fest was going on. They just saw a man in a bathrobe in an auto parts store parking lot at 11 o'clock at night, or 10 o'clock.
Granted, that was my wife, but I mean,
Wizard Fest has solidified the fact that I fully believe that the magical community would get away with half the shenanigans that they actually got away with. Because it's like,
Yes.
all right, let's shut down 4 blocks and 4 street corners and have everyone dress up. And then the entire rest of Ohio just went on with their business as usual. And no one even batted an eye.
Yeah, that one lady was like, this has been going on for a long time, and it's the first time I've been here. And we're like,
Yeah.
how far away are you from?
Miss Susan.
Half a mile.
wonderful.
And I was like, you...
You're not allowed to mock her. She became our friend.
Oh, no, I'm making fun of her, but I was like, she didn't even know this was going on. So that means I'm sure there are way more people that are like, could smell and hear it going on that close, and we're like, I don't know what that is. And I will go on with my life still not knowing what that is. Didn't even peek at it.
And I am unbothered.
Yeah.
Oh, that is the level of unbothered I aspire to be, though. I'm just such a nosy little son of a bitch. I have to know what's going on.
If I
Hang
see
on,
more
I
than
don't-
3 people gathered anywhere, I'm
I had
going
to
to
get a
go
duck
see.
quack in. This is our 100th episode. I have to get 100 duck quacks in the next minute. 99 to go. You take a duck quack down, you pass it around. 99 duck quacks left to go. Dallas, your turn. Say a curse word.
What's a magic cuss word? I don't know. What are
Darvit.
wizarding world?
magic cuss word. No, just
Merlin's beard.
they're all magical. That's the thing.
What if that's how all of the spells went? Is they were just long tirades of curse words.
Accidentally stubs one's toe and accidentally turns the cat into a cup.
Yeah. That's how the first spell was cast, and they were like, there's magic here.
Feraverto. Oh my gosh, I turned it into a snake now. Let's see what else I can do. Bangs hand with a hammer. Son of a... Oh, it's floating.
I'm just impressed that you pulled Feraverto out of your rear end for
Earlier,
that example.
Was
Allie,
it a real one?
I mean, Allie went 1, 2, 3, and I was like, I don't know why we're counting down, but here we go.
Well, speaking of counting, we've been counting for a while, and we have landed squarely on episode 100 of A Doctor and a Lawyer Walk Into
Hit
a
us
Bar.
with that flute solo, Dallas. 100 episodes.
I need to legitimately learn how to make this do
No.
things.
No.
No, it's funnier. Don't. Well, gentlemen, welcome back. This round is on me. And everybody else listening, this round is on me because, yes, we are celebrating our 100th episode of A Doctor and a Lawyer Walk Into a Bar. For our patrons, it will come out a day early, but on this actual release date, it is Alex Christian's, our resident pilot's, birthday. So happy early birthday there, buddy.
Why, thank you.
Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
happy day. Do we have a birthday here? Yes, we have a birthday here. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy day.
I think that's actually royalty free, so that works.
There you go.
For he's a jolly good fellow, just felt disingenuous. They're like, for he's a smug bastard, for he's a smug bastard, for
Hey,
he's a
there's
smug
number 2.
bastard.
I might as well just keep track of them.
That's
That
not
was-
a curse word.
That is
Well,
a-
it's gonna get a quack.
And everyone just agrees.
that was a shout out to my Algebra 1 geometry and Algebra 2 teacher. That was her birthday song every time that we ever...
She was effectively our IRL Minerva McGonagall, if we're being honest.
Or George Feeney. You know, we had her for multiple years.
Yeah, that's true. That's
Speaking
true.
of George Feeney, past episodes. Yay!
So, in celebration of our 100th episode, we have a little bit of structure, and then we are going to see, as Cody says, where the spirit leads on this one. But so
But as
You know
that
what?
one is copyrighted. Dang it, we're going to get flagged.
I've never had to put a duck quack over something that's actually wholesome. That's
That's just going to be ducks singing.
it's like when the chickens from the Muppets sang CeeLo Green, and it was just
That one is too. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, so
I like how the lawyer is doing all the copyright violations right now.
you're right.
See, the pilot is like, all right, we need to have a plan. We need to stay, as we said in the aviation world, you need to stay in front of the airplane. You know, you got to be 2 steps ahead at all time. The lawyer's like, no rules, no rules.
Oh, that makes sense why he's always saying, guys, let's land the plane. Come on, let's land the plane. Let's land the plane. Guys, come on, let's land the plane.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I just renewed my malpractice insurance, so anything goes.
There's no rules. Put your shirt back on. There's one rule. That's copyright by Little Caesars, I'm fairly certain.
What?
So
You didn't know that's what
The-
I've been referencing this whole time whenever
did,
I
but
say
I didn't
that?
know that just that little bit was copyrighted.
I don't know, but I'm sure that some lawyer out there just cringes a little bit. And they're
Now's my
like,
time.
we could probably hit them with a suit, but they don't have enough money. Is it worth
We are
it? Is
judgment
it worth
proof.
it? One day when we hit it to like Joe Rogan levels, are we allowed to just spend the money on lawyers to do whatever we want, or do we actually license it with all the money we would be making?
No, we just spend money on lawyers to
Okay.
do whatever. we
Yeah,
want.
exactly.
Got it.
That sounds way more loose cannon. And if anybody knows anything about us. So our one little bit of structure tonight, we're going to play a round of trivia. And I have written 10 trivia questions that are all centered around the number 100. And in celebration of our 100th episode. Now, this is going to touch on a little of everything, some pop culture, some things that we have referenced, some actual history, and I hope it's going to be a a grab bag and a wild enough ride that you
How many grapefruits are featured in James Bond? No Time to Die. 0 or 1 if you're that weird lady who
Okay.
walked in.
Okay, I now need to commit. I now need to commission my wife to do a Gus the Grapefruit as James Bond. It would be adorable.
Having him cosplaying as all these things. That's be
I'm
like
here for it.
It's like he's the Mr. Grapefruit head. Like we have all of these. He's very clearly a grapefruit, but he has all these attachments where he can be Darth Vader or James Bond. Or... Can you imagine
Is
how
that
Gus
Mattel
the
or
Gra-
Parker Brothers that's going to sue us now?
I don't know. We'll just add it to the list.
Is he Hasbro now?
You get a lawsuit, and you get a lawsuit, and you get a lawsuit.
Okay, so there are 10 questions in this trivia. They are multiple choice, so you're not going to have to just produce an answer. We are going to play the rules that
But Dallas
we've
and
played
I
before.
are teamed up, and it's all to beat William.
Yes.
No, well,
And we cheat the whole time.
So you can rules made up, points don't matter, but message me your answer in Messenger, and then whenever we've locked in the answers, then I'll reveal the answer.
As the
Okay.
smartest guy in solitary confinement, I'm ready.
Wait, hold on. I got to get
Okay.
ready. My body's not ready for this yet. There we go. Ready.
Okay.
It is weird
Question.
that you took your pants off this time for a mental fight.
It depends on the type of fight it is.
He just never wears
Okay.
pants.
It's true.
Exactly. A lot of problems are solved.
We
if
can
you don't
only
wear
see him
pants.
from the waist up on camera anyways.
It'd be
he's
weird
not
if you
wearing
only
any.
saw me from the waist down the whole time.
He is full Winnie the Pooh right now.
Yes.
What if
Unequivocally 100%. Yes.
He is Winnie the Pooh in it right now. That's awesome. Just straight
Okay.
shirt cracking it. Another duck quack.
I am horrendously terrible at keeping score for trivia and running trivia at the same time.
But
so,
that's going to be the best part. We're not going to know who everyone's going to have 100 points at the end, I think.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So, question number 1. Where did the 100th hour of the MCU occur?
Ooh.
Was it during Loki season 1, Hawkeye, Spider-Man No Way Home, or What If? I had to do a lot of math to figure this out.
So it's always more fun when we talk through our answers ahead of
Especially this being an audio medium. So yes,
Well,
please.
okay. I'm assuming we're not counting Daredevil, Jessica Jones, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because that would have been passed a long time ago.
Correct.
Okay. Okay.
Yes,
So-
correct. This does not include the Netflix properties.
Or the ABC properties. Okay.
Yes, it does not include Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or Netflix. But if it was either a theatrical release or a Disney Plus release, placed in chronological order, adding up all of the minute runtime.
So
Did you
figure
just
out-
go through the Marvel by chronological timeline filter on Disney Plus and you were just like, next, 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 and just let that.
So- I'm gonna say Hawkeye because
Okay.
at 2.5 hours per movie, 23 movies, we're looking at about 60-ish, 70-ish hours by the time we hit Endgame. And then we just
Okay.
needed to
Yeah, it
crank
was-
out about another 40 hours. And then I would say towards the end of the year, Hawkeye.
That's what I thought too.
I was
Yeah.
just feeling
Okay.
it in my jellies. That's why I put Hawkeye. It just felt good.
Because Loki season 1 came out before Hawkeye. And that seemed too soon in the MCU. It had to be a TV show
It was
in my mind.
It was WandaVision, Loki, What If, Hawkeye on the TV shows in 2021.
Yeah. It's the only one that makes sense in my brain.
Yeah, me too.
I've received answers from everybody. Everyone said Hawkeye. And gentlemen, you are all correct.
Which means
the
my
100th
logic
hour
was just as logical as you guys doing real math.
You are correct, sir. You are correct.
Felt it in my jellies. Is a very weird way to quantify that as logic. But hey,
That's how I do everything. Saying.
Okay, 1 point across the board. Question number 2. In the 100th episode of Friends, Phoebe Buffay gives birth to 3 children.
what?
Yes.
She does?
Which one of these names is not one of the names
gosh.
of Phoebe's children? Is it Leslie, Chandler, Phoebe, or Frank Jr. Jr.?
I'm sorry. I wait, which one wasn't a name?
I gave you 4 answers. 3 of those were actually names of Phoebe Buffay's children.
What were the options?
No
One more time.
flipping way.
Leslie, Chandler, Phoebe, or Frank Jr. Jr.? Which one of those was not one of the names of Phoebe's children?
In the
I'll give you some context. Phoebe acted as a surrogate for her brother.
Yeah, I remember that part.
because Lisa Kudrow was pregnant in real life.
Yes, and she was going to rapidly increase in size. For filming, she would have gotten way bigger than she should have been if she was pregnant on the show. So they wrote in a storyline where she acted as a surrogate for her brother and had triplets to account for the fact that, 1 month later she looks 3 months pregnant. 2 months later she looks 6 months pregnant. Okay,
Genius.
I have answers locked in from everyone. Alex, you said Phoebe.
I know
Was
she's
not-
ditzy, but
And well, I wanted to throw the context in there that this was her brother's children that she was being a surrogate for. But you are correct, sir. Phoebe was not one of the names
Yes.
of Cody and Alex have gotten that one both correct. Dallas, unfortunately, Leslie was indeed a name.
wow.
It just
of one
seemed
of
too normal.
Phoebe's children.
So I'm
Too
guessing that she was she allowed to name the children
I
on
think she
behalf
got
of
to
her
name
brother?
one of them.
I think she picked. I think there was a storyline where Chandler had done something really important for her, and she got to pick Chandler.
Hand raising because
Yes.
it's a audio medium. Is her brother as dumb as she is?
Dumber.
Is
He
Dumber?
was a silly man.
Phoebe is street smart. Like, I'm pretty sure she.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure she.
He was
killed-
played by Giovanni Ribisi
oh
Yeah.
really?
in the show. Yeah.
Wow, that is such a sharp decline from being in one of the greatest war epics of all time
Yeah.
in Saving Private Ryan to then being like,
That's
well,
called
I can't get
range.
work.
That's range.
So was he like, you know what? I'm Frank Jr. and this is my son, so it's Frank Jr. Jr.
Yes.
Is that the
Exactly.
logic? Oh,
100%. Yes.
gosh.
I have a
Yes.
question for the doctor. This
Okay.
is a doctor question.
Okay.
If you have a
Okay.
baby inside of you, does that make you a mech? Like,
Yes.
100% yes.
Does it make
Yes,
you a what?
100%.
like a mech,
yes.
A mech.
like a
like
Megazord,
Pacific Rim, like Pacific Rim.
like there's a baby in you.
Oh.
Did you say hold up. Did you say Pacific Rim?
That was the Netflix version. That was
He has such a hard
that
time
was the
with vowels.
Transmorphers version.
Such a hard time with
Mario
vowels.
was in Pacific Room.
Did you remember in Pacific Room, because it's set in Asia, they ate a lot of ramen?
Okay, I'm very excited, especially for Dallas and Alex on this one.
Hey, I'm 2 for 2 right now. I can't
Yes,
be.
you are. Yes, you are. The only one it's Cody and Alex are tied for 2. Dallas, unfortunately, you just have 1 point.
Man,
But you have the opportunity to make this up because you watched this show every year before you start your job as a community college professor. Okay. In episode 100 of Community, Basic Crisis Room Decorum, the scandal that City College outlines in their negative ad actually happened in 2004, where a cat named Colby Nolan was granted an MBA from a school as part of an investigation to expose a diploma mill.
No way.
Which school did this actually happen in?
Liberty University.
Ooh,
No.
Trinity Southern University in Texas, Divinity Western University in Delaware, Northern Hope University in Nevada, or Southeast Christian in San Antonio. Was it Trinity? I'll just say Trinity, Divinity, Northern Hope, or Southeast. Where did this scandal actually occur?
No idea.
The Holy Divine Trinity of the Southeast, of course.
Okay, so the answers have been locked in. Alex, you said Divinity Western University in Delaware. I 100% made that up.
That's because Delaware's not real. It's not a real thing.
Exactly.
That's the part that's not real, not the college part.
It's because I pressed the red button, according to Cody, and Delaware no longer exists.
Delaware never
Dallas,
existed.
you said Northern Hope University in Nevada. I completely made that
I
one
should
up.
have known.
Cody, you said Trinity Southern University in Texas, and you, sir, are correct.
What?
Wow.
That is where
Lately
that
guessed.
actual scandal occurred that the smear campaign from the 100th episode of Community was based off of.
To be fair, I
Well,
did
does
not feel that one in my jellies. I did not. I just guessed.
My jellies.
Trust your jellies, Dallas. Trust your jellies.
Always trust your jellies, especially if they're blackberry.
The only way to fill my jellies is for me to go 2 knuckles deep into my belly button. So here we go. Answer the
Ew.
question.
Ew.
He's primed, I guess.
Do I edit that out? Or is that just us?
There we go.
No, that's just us.
Okay.
Question number 4. What is the 100th chapter of the Harry Potter saga? Is it number 12, Grimmauld Place? I will give you this. It all happens in the order. All of these are Order of the Phoenix. So the 100th chapter happens in the Order of the Phoenix. Is it number 12, Grimmauld Place, the Noble and Most Ancient House of Black, Percy and Padfoot, or Out of the Fire? I'll read them again. Number 12, Grimmauld Place. These are the chapter titles. The Noble and Most Ancient House of Black, Percy and Padfoot, or Out of the Fire.
Of course you made it about Harry Potter. You had
course
to
I did.
make it about Harry Potter.
Of course I did.
Harry Potter.
Every single...
Hey,
I made a promise.
Sorry,
to
was
our
that,
wizard...
was that Harry Potter? I don't know how vowels work.
I made a promise to our Wizard Fest audience that I would bring it up every episode. And I, if anything, will keep my promise. So, you have all said number 12, Grimmauld Place, which
We
was
all
chapter
said that?
4. You all said it, which was chapter 4 of Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. And that was chapter 98.
Oh, so close. I knew
The
it was close.
100th chapter was the Noble and Most Ancient House of Black,
Aw,
or chapter
man.
6 from the Order of the Phoenix. So, no points that round.
I
May
knew
God
it
have
was in
mercy
the
on our souls.
5th book due to a Harry Potter podcast I was listening to, but
Did you?
I
So
did.
you heard that fact before? Oh,
I
wow.
felt my
okay.
jellies too soon on that one. Daggone
because there are
Da-
actually 200 chapters of Harry Potter. Or no, sorry, 199 chapters in Harry Potter.
Oh, they almost made it.
Well, that's what the Cursed Child is. It's just a play. No chapters.
That's
Only acts.
chapter. That's chapter 200
Exactly.
of the Harry Potter saga.
Correct.
Okay, question number 5, and this one's mean. I'll give it to you. This one's mean. Page 100 of Project Hail Mary. What is the first word
Oh,
on page 100? I will give you this. It is the start of chapter 6.
before you give us the options, knowing Andy Weir and Project Hail Mary, I'm going to make my guess now. Is it, by chance,
Look, duck quack number 4.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
But hey, if you read the book, you probably know what word I said if it was duck quack. So you know.
Your options are, because this is multiple choice. Is it well? Is it okay? Is it the, or is it in? IN. Is it well? Okay. They're not okay. The rest of these, I had to
audiobook this.
I knew. That's why I picked it, because I knew you didn't read it.
Well, like that helps me. I don't
I just
have
smashed my microphone. I'm so sorry.
I don't have an eidetic memory. I can't just be like, page 100. No cheating, Dallas.
already
Make
gave
sure
him
his
my
answer's
answer.
in already.
He did. He already gave me the answer. Cody, it's actually chapter. If you technically, it's the first word that appears on the top of that page is actually no. Cody, you said well. Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Dallas and Alex, you both said okay. Unfortunately, that is correct, and I have to give you both points.
You
It was.
tried. You tried to get me.
I believe the quote was okay. Oh, I have it here. For my research, the actual sentence was okay. If I'm going to die, it's going to have meaning.
And then how many more words after that is the curse word? Just curious. 7.
I do. No, I do not see. Just in my quick glance here, I don't see any on these 2 pages.
Both Cody and Dallas, you have to be able to confirm that as a teacher, which our lovely protagonist of Project Hail Mary is, the ability to just curse freely because you're in outer space, would that or would that not just be the greatest day of your life? Because
That was COVID, and it was great.
I feel like Ryland Grace is the absolute perfect embodiment of a teacher. Like, I'm fed up with students. I finally have peace to myself, and I'm going to say all of the bad words because I'm the only one on this spaceship.
There's
no
still,
little ears.
There's still the remnants of the sound wave from the profanity-laced tirade I had in the Earhorn Law Library at Liberty University after I was studying tax law.
You're floating somewhere over Lake Michigan. Yeah, right.
That's an appropriate reference for the
Understand
time.
that reference?
It is. Okay, question number 6.
What is that reference to?
Christmas Story.
Christmas Story. When he's fighting the furnace, he said his profanity-laced tirade is still hovering somewhere over Lake Michigan.
Ah.
Yeah.
I'm showing the fact that I've only seen that like twice.
Have you escaped
see
it?
it
It's like
twice
it's
a
on
year.
everything.
Exactly. My dad would see it on TNT and be like, nope.
Click. Gone. Okay. Chapter. Good grief. Question 6. What sentence is uttered at minute 100 of Star Wars A New Hope?
Minute 100.
Minute 100. So 1 hour and 40 minutes into Star Wars A New Hope. Just to give you, so I will tell you the movie itself was just over 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Is it, the Empire doesn't consider a small one-man fighter to be of any threat? Is it, now be careful, R2? Or is it, it's a trap?
Just those 3?
Yes, just those 3. Oh, interesting. You have all picked different answers.
No. Really?
It's a trap, interestingly enough, is uttered at minute 100 of Empire
Oh,
Strikes
dang it.
Back
That was Leia.
by
You got me.
Princess Leia
yeah.
to Luke. I was desperate for Admiral Akbar's It's a Trap to be at minute 100 in The Return of the Jedi, and it was spoken at minute 95.
No.
I knew it was close.
Now be careful, R2 was spoken by C-3PO aboard the Millennium Falcon at minute 60
Oh, man.
of Star Wars A New Hope. The Empire does not consider a small one-man fighter to be of any threat. Happened at minute 100 of Star Wars A New Hope. Congratulations, Cody.
Wow.
You are correct, sir.
I was
If
trying
we
to
all
play
three
the movie
spread
in my
out,
mind.
not all of us can hit all the landmines at the same time. One of us will get
That's
through.
also one of the. I think that was at minute 97 in A New Hope.
Yeah, right. Okay. I'm actually going to move what I had for question 7 down here to the end because
I can't wait till we
love
get to question
this.
100. This is going to be so good.
Okay. Gentlemen, question number 7. How long was the 100 Years' War? Was it 89 years, 97 years, 100 years, or 116 years? Okay, the answers have been locked in. Alex and Dallas, you both said 100, which is incorrect.
I knew it.
The 100 Years' War was 116 years long.
I had it somewhere in my brain that it was 112. So I knew it was longer than 100. So
Okay, yeah. So Cody, you
Bravo.
did. You got that
There you
one
go.
correct. Okay. In Old Norse, this is question number 8. In Old Norse, the word hundrad, from which our 100 derives, originally meant what number?
did you not play with Genevieve that day you made these questions?
No, I've had these. Listen, I had the most
Daddy
most of
doesn't
these.
love me.
She's on Thanksgiving break. She's had 2 parents here. It's fine. It's fine. What is it? 120, 200, 1,000, or 2,000? The Norse word hundrad, from which we derived the word 100. What number did that actually mean?
I heard lots of typing there. Somebody thinks it's 1,000.
I backed up a couple times.
120, 200, 1,000, or 2,000. The answers have been locked in. Dallas and Alex, you both said 1,000, which is
Correct.
incorrect.
Dang it.
Cody, you said 200, which is incorrect.
Okay.
The actual number that the Norse word for hundrad is for 120.
You know,
Well,
I
why
was
didn't they
gonna
just
say
call
that.
it 100 Twantag?
120.
Come on, old Norse people who are dead and clearly
I've
have...
played Mario 100 times.
Oh, so you played it 100 times? No, 100 and Twantag.
Okay. Question number 9. Which one of these episodes of our podcast did not cross 100 minutes long? Was it episode 2, the sequel's sequel? Was it episode 50, the Phase 4 retrospective? Was it episode 63, March Movie Madness Part 2? Or was it episode 88, Chamber of Secrets commentary?
This is tough because I've edited 2 of those 4. No, I've edited 3 of those 4. Oh, no.
Do you remember? Was it the sequel? Was it the Phase 4 retrospective? Was it March Movie Madness Part 2? Or was it Chamber of Secrets commentary?
I changed mine. Wasn't feeling my jellies on any of these. Let me consult the jellies one more time. Okay.
I don't know why I in that moment when you leaned your head back, I expected you to yodel. That's just...
I got it wrong.
Oh, are you cheating? Oh, okay, you've already submitted your answers.
I've already
Okay.
locked in my answers, yes.
So Alex and Dallas both said March Movie Madness Part 2. That episode was 115
Oh, man.
minutes long. Cody, you said episode 2, the sequel, which was 117 minutes long.
Our
The
first
only episode out of that list
The-
that did not cross 100 minutes was the Phase 4 retrospective.
With
At
Omar.
93 minutes long.
Wow.
Yes, featuring a friend of the pod, Omar Fallon. This, the actual recording, I think, topped 3 hours,
Oh, yeah.
but the released episode was 93 minutes long. So no points on that
I'm just
one.
impressed that we were able to cut it down to a reasonable length.
Yeah, that was one where it was Oh man, we may have to part 1, part 2, part 3 this bad boy.
That was
Okay.
probably the origin of "Don't Get Me Started."
Yes, probably.
If we're being honest.
Probably.
Okay. Question 10. We're not going to 100 questions this evening.
Oh,
Which one of these shows made it to 100 episodes? Was it Dexter, Mad Men, The 100, or Gilligan's Island? Which one of these shows actually made it to 100 episodes?
does that include Dexter New Blood?
No, this was the original run of Dexter before they revived it.
Because that hit like 9 seasons. Mad Men hit like 7 seasons.
But were they network length or were they like 12 episodes?
See, that's what I'm trying.
It's
All right.
episodes.
Yeah.
I pulled this from IMDb. Their episode count that was on IMDb.
Okay.
I've submitted my answer, but
Yes,
Dexter.
Cody, you have not.
Say the
Dallas
list
is
again.
Dexter's in.
Dexter's, Mad Men, Gilligan's Island.
These are episodes that crossed, or shows that crossed 100 episodes. Was it Dexter, Mad Men, The 100, or Gilligan's Island?
oh no, I looked it up.
You turd.
Cody has submitted his answer. Dallas, you should have trusted your jellies on this one because Dexter made it to 96 episodes. Mad Men made it to 92 episodes.
Wow.
Gilligan's Island made it to 98 episodes. And the 100, ladies and gentlemen, in a providential move as big as six seasons in a movie, made it to 100 episodes.
Because the 100 was on the
frickin'
CW.
way.
And so,
Oh yeah, they were just chucking money at that. Like,
well, no, it was on the CW. Therefore, they were using network length seasons. So that was an easier get than, say, Mad Men was.
Insanity.
the 100 was. See, I mean, I thought it was a big enough clue on there that the 100 was actually in the name.
So was 100-Year War.
Yes.
Yeah, but everyone also talks about how bad the 100 actually was.
Yeah,
And I thought
but it made it to
It's
100
on the
episodes.
CW. Quality doesn't matter on the CW. It's just it exists in its own like
aren't you
bubble.
the world's biggest proponent of Superman and Lois, which also airs on the CW?
Oh, Superman and Lois got that HBO Max money. They got that like they made that with HBO Max money in mind.
Well, I sit corrected.
Well, even if I had missed a couple in keeping track of this, Cody, by my count, is leading by a significant margin.
3 points? He's got a 3-point lead?
Cody, congratulations on winning the episode 100 trivia.
That deserves a flute solo.
Hold on, I gotta.
I'm going to just make him do that
I gotta
at every
switch.
point.
I'm honored. I would like to thank God. I'd like to thank my family, my lovely wife Michelle. I would like to thank the Oscars, my friend Oscar.
They're playing you off, buddy.
My friend Oscar. He's kind of a
Shepherd's
grouch.
Crook's coming out here soon.
He's kind of a grouch. Oh, Will Smith, why are you coming up on stage? Like, help, help.
Ooh.
Yeepers.
Well, with 100 episodes down, gents, here is to 100 more.
Goodbye.
Let's.
Well, okay. Can somebody get Dallas left his phone?
He said
and
you
his
had
pants.
the tab.
His pants are right here.
I know. I think it's because he heard the police sirens and they knew they were coming to kick him out of the bar forever.
I can run faster without pants on.
Dallas, put your pants back on.
It's hot.
I mean,
I don't want to.
I just love being in this bar where everybody knows their name. No? Anybody? No?
Oh, yeah.
No, I got it.
Cheers.
Oh, I get the reference.
I haven't watched Cheers in a long time.
With 100 episodes down and 100 more to go at the very least.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we'll knock that out by Wednesday.
I'm tired already.
I would love to hear, what has everyone's favorite moment been?
I will start because I knew the moment that this question was posed, I knew exactly. It was hands down my favorite moment, and it's the reason why. If you look at our podcast chat, it's a picture of Chevy Chase holding a grapefruit, and if you look at our podcast planning chat, it's just a picture of a grapefruit, and if you look at the logo of our podcast, it is a grapefruit. It has birthed a sentient best friend in the grapefruit named Gus. It is the time you told us the story of watching the James Bond movie, and the lady had a grapefruit in her purse.
How could I not be passionate about that? Okay,
So what you're
you
saying?
don't have to judge me.
Don't get him started, William. Don't get him started.
Okay, so we're gonna run it here.
The woman has a full grapefruit, a grapefruit in her purse. A grapefruit in her purse. Who brings a grapefruit as a movie snack? A grapefruit.
I have a better one, but
And then she's angry that they came to the wrong showing a whole day late.
And listening back to that, all I have to say is I wholeheartely stand by every word I said. A grapefruit is the stupidest thing that you could bring to a movie theater. It's not easy to peel. You need one of those fancy serrated spoons. You have to put sugar on it. So are you bringing sugar packets? Are you just bringing your sugar bowl? How are we doing? The logistics of the grapefruit. No,
the grapefruit in the purse has kind of elevated to almost like an analogy for life. It's like one of those unexpected twists that leave you puzzled at first, but ultimately make the situation, your mood, and it just makes it all
it's just
better.
so puzzling. You're like, so many decisions were made here. None of them were good, but so many were made, and I just want to understand, how did we get to this point?
I can almost understand.
No,
if she had like grapefruit pieces and baggies, like she likes fruit for a snack, but it was a whole grapefruit in her purse, uncut. Did she have a knife? Was she just
one of those serrated spoons? Like
how is she going
to eat that thing?
Was she just going to bite into it?
If you asked her today about that, she'd be like, I don't even know what you're talking about. But we have memorialized that. And it is forever going to be known, and we're going to talk about it for the rest of our lives. And it's something that she, in her crazy, chaotic life, it's not even on the radar.
That's the kind of
but we will remember
the person
it for
who
her.
walks into Costco and decides that they're going to buy a $7,000 couch while they get their tin of 43 muffins, and they're going to get the jumbo-sized jar of pickles and think nothing is weird about that. She's just going through life with whatever comes her way. And part of me, maybe the reason I'm so up in arms about it is because I wish I could live life so cavalier. Maybe. But then the other 99.99999% of me goes, you are an insane person and you need to be institutionalized.
Look, I am not a Sam's Club member. I do not pay for a membership card to Sam's Club.
No, you borrow your mother-in-law's just like everyone else.
But I have snuck into plenty of Sam's Club, and when the person at the front corners me, I'm like, I'm meeting someone in here. And I walk on by, and I buy that soft pretzel. Because the Sam's Club soft pretzels are the best soft pretzels. And I don't even care. I won't pay for a membership, but I will pay that $1.
I need to find some patriotic music right there. Like he's giving a speech from Patton. There's a giant American flag behind him. It's my God-given right. I will walk in there, hell or high water, and buy that pretzel.
Now, the Bourbon Drive-In Theater in Paris, Kentucky uses the Sam's Club soft pretzels in their concession stands, and I cried for 20 minutes when I realized that, because they are the best.
You cried for 20 minutes at an alarming number of things.
But only 20 minutes.
Butterfly
Only
landed
20
on my
minutes in it. Just
windshield,
20
and I
minutes in the-
cried.
I cried for 20 minutes.
Bambi's mother died, and I cried for 20 minutes. He's dead again, and I cried for another 20 minutes, even though I knew I was
actually,
coming.
Mufasa's death felt nothing. I felt nothing. I'm
sorry. I
actually
But that-
enjoyed it.
Yes.
Scar was right.
Ooh,
Whoa.
Ooh.
I hate cats,
but
including big
us meeting Gus for the first time, though we didn't know it yet, but picking my favorite episodes of the podcast is like picking my favorite children. I mean, we all know you had one, but you need to throw in some honorable mentions. I loved the tiny little Teletubby kisses.
You can't
I
keep
still
stealing
listen
all
back
the
to that.
best parts.
No. Okay, I won't say anymore until we're all done.
I'm just going to have to say, maybe it's recency bias, but the Animagus Animorphsregistry.com was nothing short of sheer brilliance.
This is why we keep him around.
Oh man!
Like,
and you're not gonna have to go digging far. It was the last episode. Like it.
The fact
Mm.
that resided within you, I'm just like,
I don't know where
never
it
know
came
what to
from, to be
expect.
honest. Not a clue.
He dug into his jellies and pulled that
I
one out
did.
to grace the world.
Delightful.
It was a tight walk.
Is that your your favorite?
moment from the podcast of all time?
Well, my favorite moments are going to be a little pat myself on the back.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
Okay.
On these. One, I can't really pick a moment, but the birthday episode where we had everyone together.
Okay, listen, no, that's not patting yourself on the back. That was an emotional, happy time.
It was.
Spend it. You had all of your Horcruxes in one room. And no, I don't think that one's up there on mine too.
The wedding episode, just the entire thing was awesome. That whole documentary. It's the only episode Michelle will listen to.
I don't think that's a compliment.
Ouch.
That's actually it.
Jeez.
But I will have to. This one is the true pat myself on the back. Eddie Izzard is an evil space wizard. The look of dejection on Alex's face when he realized how I pulled the rug under him by using the Voldemort in the Lego Batman movie was nothing short of magic. I worked really hard to get Who Wants to Be a Gallionaire
That
right.
was a
And I
good
was
one.
just like, I spent like 3 months scouring Chamber of Secrets in order to get that one working, and the fact that I pulled a fast one on Alex and Dallas with Eddie Izzard using the
Don't
Voldemort
remind
from the Lego
me.
Batman movie.
I'm still bitter about it. Wait, no. Isn't Eddie Izzard the British comedian? It's gotta
Who's
be.
to say?
But the old saying, Eddie Izzard plays the bad guy wizard.
Serves an evil space
So-
wizard. Right, I know. I remember. How could I forget?
That logic
Eddie Izzard is my impeccable. No, it's definitely.
I'll go with it.
I'm
I have
fairly
a feeling this is wrong, but I'll go with it.
Dallas, what about you?
Okay, so it's down to two. It's either the Choose Your Own Adventure when we fought the crystallized miniature house folks,
Yes.
that whole run in the house, or it's or any moment in the last half of our bracket whenever the wheels fell off and we were just shooting at each other. It wasn't about what the movie was best. It was just about making sure no one else won.
I was shocked that you guys voted for Independence Day over The Dark Knight.
That was brutal.
That's when I
was
knew. I was like, "There's no way that any of mine are making it past first run." And then after that, I was like,
I was
okay,
willing
at any cost. The best movie cannot win. It has to be one of these.
James and the Giant Peach.
Yeah. The fact
This
that
is
it
why
made it
we
as far
can't
as
have
it
nice
did.
things.
Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, as we have established before from the last Rotten Tomato Throne, has an average
What is
of
it, William?
91%. Star Trek 2009
What is it,
has
William?
an average 92.5.
Whoa.
Shut up! Shut up! Yes! Star Trek 09! Yes!
I've never been disappointed more in my whole life. And
Even with Jurassic
Park.
Park?
Hey, it was a hard fought battle though. Like that one was neck
Oh
and
my
neck.
gosh.
We had to literally
No way!
give it a chance.
That's the last time I
This
vote
one
with you,
was
Alex.
Oh my
Star
goodness.
Trek?
So in my head, we are collecting a infinity gauntlet full of forms of just fruit. We have the grapefruit, and we have Gus's big boned friend, the peach.
And they're all
And
turned into
it's just-
Dallas's jellies. And jams. And jams.
Is that going to be in the Patreon like package we send out? It's like Dallas's jellies, and it's like grapefruit jellies, and there's the peach jellies, but it's just a picture of me with
Paddington-style
no shirt
marmalade.
on.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, Dallas can't snap his fingers because his hands are too sticky.
yeah,
From all the belly button jelly.
yeah. It's fermented for 2 weeks in my belly button, and then we jar it up and send it your way.
Some people use a sourdough starter that's hundreds of years old. We prefer going straight to the source, natural yeast
Yeah.
from Dallas's belly button.
Yeah, for $50, we'll give you some of my special starter.
New favorite moment
Those
right
of you
here.
can't hear that. That's me patting my belly.
New favorite moment. Ah.
Hold on. Here we go. We got that.
I'll let the listener imagine what Dallas is smacking there. It's not what you think.
It's the jelly maker. That's,
That's what the cool kids are calling it.
that's right.
Wait, no. The belly. It's his belly, not anything
Yeah,
else.
it's my
Sorry. We should clarify now that I hear what I said. Whew. Oh, no.
All right, Alex, what's yours?
Oh,
Did you say yours?
No, I hadn't yet. See, I have loved doing more of the audio drama stuff. So the Choose Your Own Adventures have been a highlight for me. But I was so flipping proud of the announcement episode that we made for William's Harry Potter Patreon show. And that audio
was
drama.
good. That was good.
And I'm proud of Dallas and Cody. William, you're a thespian like me. We are very dramatic. But Dallas and Cody, let's be real. You guys are spur of the moment. You're not scripted guys. And so the idea that we were able to make it as realistic as possible, I was so pleased with how it turned out. From us having fake arguments walking into a fictional bar to then talking William off a proverbial ledge about Harry Potter as the police helicopters circle overhead. I'm sure there were police snipers on a rooftop somewhere nearby that we just didn't didn't actually bake them into the audio, but they're there.
No. There he is. Quick, everyone, quick. We gotta help.
The brothers Warner have given William a gift.
William,
No.
William,
Free.
please, William, please stop. It's us. It's your friends.
It's okay.
It's your friends.
It's okay.
William, no. Hey, buddy. Hey,
Chill,
buddy.
man. Just chill. It's all right. It's all okay.
Buddy, hey, let's talk about this, William. Calm down, please.
Do you want to start a podcast?
Look, no. Oh, you've made him more angry. Why would you do that, Cody?
Oh, sorry.
Hey, William, we could even we could have people pay you to make this podcast. Does that sound good?
And the whole process of bringing that together, when I hired the lady on Fiverr to do the news read, and she messaged me back, and she asked for me to send her the episode because she said that is by far my favorite news read I've ever done ever.
No.
I have to hear this in context. She did. And I
Did you ever get feedback?
What did she
I
say?
had to.
She's like, never mind, I take it back now.
It was just bravo. Bravo.
That does make me feel
I
even
forgot
better.
about that until you brought it up because it exists in a different reality in my brain that happened.
That was just a regular
Like, it was
Wednesday
a
night.
big
for us.
Yeah.
I love it.
That one was the best. And then
I thought you would just use their friend. So what is this, Fiverr? What is that?
Fiverr, you can. It's like slipping somebody a $5 for a handyman job. You can hire people to do graphics for you, to make logos for you, to do voiceover work for you. There's all kinds of different things, and there's differing prices, and there's also differing levels of quality. But I just went for voiceover work, and
Is that how? You
I have to.
Is that how you got Morgan
What?
Freeman?
Okay, all right. my first favorite child just knocked over the china cabinet, and I've got a new one. That one was
What?
was also I said picking your favorite moment's like picking your favorite child. I'm like, oh well, my first one just knocked over the china cabinet, so I got a new favorite one. Yeah, that one was, especially since I've forced you all to react to it live, and I got to watch your reactions to it. That one
I love, and it's not an actual favorite moment per se. It is a favorite thing that has happened over the past 100 episodes. We have talked, and it's funny because even when we did the retrospective on a full year, and we joked this is a very arbitrary number to hit. 100, that's a real number. But when we did a year of releases, we kind of sat around and we talked about the things that we were proud of. And I really love getting to see each of us take on these little projects that we're really proud of, or little things that it's I can't wait to share this one with you guys, because that is the thing. Putting it together is just so flipping fun.
Yes.
Duck quack.
Woohoo!
All right, guys. Well, thank you for Dallas and Alex. Cody, you've been there from the beginning, but very quickly after
I
we
wanted
started,
to be there from the beginning, and Cody
Dallas,
didn't let me.
Alex, thank you for jumping on early and sticking around for this this wild ride, especially getting to episode 100. It's
what is it 80% of podcast pod fade after the first 20?
Really?
I mean, we've bucked the trend.
Or we're just too stupid to know that people aren't listening, and we're just doing it anyway.
And
we've posted none of these.
And that's what I firmly landed on, the mentality that and I was actually talking to this with Megan Peters from Swish and Flick, if nobody listened, would I still want to do this? And that answer was equivocally 100% yes.
I loved it.
And so I can't wait for 100 more.
And at 200, we're ending the show. Never to be heard from again. Deleting all of our
Are we going to
social
do
media.
a 100th episode? At 120?
Yes, we are doing a 100.
And it's all going to be in ye old Norse. We're gonna read
We're gonna
Beowulf.
celebrate the
and it's-
100-year war episode. Like just,
At 116.
yeah.
Well, if we had thought about it on episode 42, we should have done the meaning of life.
Oh,
Because
you know what? Here's the fun thing, though. We can record that episode, delete whatever episode 42 is, and then just re-upload episode
Yeah,
42.
gaslight everybody.
You thought you heard episode 42.
No, and no one. Who's to say?
It's already been done. What are you talking about? There wasn't an episode 42 before this point. It went 41, 43.
Is it one that I'm going to be like, yeah? Oh, no. Okay, no,
What
we
is it?
can't buck that one. It was where we took table topics from our Instagram
Oh,
followers.
well, that's the meaning of life, is our
Like-
friends and family and the connections we make.
Oh,
Maybe
was
the
the
real
friend-
meaning of life was
It's
the friends we made
you-
along the way.
It's the friends you made along the way.
Bingo.
Oh, I love when things are retroactively meta. Yay!
pun retroactively intended.
Now,
William,
going
say
forward.
something about cancer.
And then everybody will have something
That's
on their
what I was
bingo
about to say.
card.
Going forward into episode 101 through 200, we need to finalize the cast bingo.
Yeah.
I have been working on bingo cards for the four of us, and I'm going to put them in the pub. If anyone,
So then people
so
can
they can play bingo
bingo
with us. If you get a bingo from one of us, let us know. Send us your bingo card for the episode, and we will send you something special.
I am going to go ahead and commit. The first person that gets a bingo
For all four people, will get a signed copy from each of us of our favorite book. All four
Ooh,
of us
okay.
will send you a copy, and it'll just be 4 copies of Project Hail Mary that show up.
Yeah.
No, the first person to get a bingo from all 4 hosts over the next 100 episodes will get a signed copy of each of our favorite books sent to you by us.
Like we sign it, or we're gonna
Yeah,
have
we
to try
sign
to
it. Wait,
finagle?
fine, we put a handwritten note on the interior of the book.
There we go.
So those book purists are like, you did what?
You disgrace
book.
this?
Yeah.
What happens
What?
in 100 years when this book is worth money? Well, it's not going to be worth money. It's not.
What if we
I'm
annotated
gonna get the
it?
thickest black Sharpie and write the last page of the book on the whole last page, so they don't know what happened.
Censored edition by Dallas.
Yeah.
With duck stickers over every single F word in Project Hail Mary. You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy a copy
I know,
of
I'm
Project
going
Hail
on
Mary
Amazon right now.
and buy tiny duck stickers.
Tiny duck stickers. Hey, oh wait, yeah, here we go. $10.
How many are there?
Tiny duck stickers.
200
Why is your
stickers.
Google?
I don't
censor?
think there's enough.
Why is your Google?
No. I am going to make tiny duck stickers on the Cricut, and there will be 100 tiny duck stickers
And one
on the
grapefruit.
page. And one grapefruit, but that's yes. Okay, so a annotated edition, signed editions, each of our favorite books if you get bingo. But with that, gents, congratulations on 100
did it.
episodes.
We
This
did it.
has been a wild
We did
ride
it.
that I do not want to get off anytime soon.
In the great words of Sally Field, that one time that she accepted an award, you like me. You really like me. Maybe. We're really not sure if you like me or not. It's a very one-sided medium where we just talk into the mic and then you all tell us sometimes. But
We're actually in small white rooms with the jackets that let us hug ourselves. We're not actually recording at all. We're not.
Twitch. Well, with that, I will pick up the tab. If you guys want to connect with us, the pub that we had mentioned, we will drop our bingo cards there. It's on Facebook. It's the pub I think Doctor and Lawyer podcast.
it's basically the only reason people still go on any meta platform. It's to hang out with us.
It's just to see us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
You can find us there. We're also on Instagram at Doctor and Lawyer Podcast. And if you like the show and you want to help us get get over the hurdle of 200 episodes, check us out on Patreon. I am mailing the goodie boxes for Abed and Troy's Cup of Joe and higher out this week. So for those of you in our Patreon who are at those levels, your Christmas boxes will be coming in the mail soon. But we have an exclusive podcast that is live right now, Potter Plus, my all Harry Potter podcast. I'm probably gonna chat some Hogwarts Legacy on there soon because it finally came out on the Switch. But my next episode I'm finalizing now is me finishing the Fantastic Beasts series, tying up all of those loose ends because David Yates has said.
And meanwhile, the rest of you who are not obsessives can find us here for the regularly.
Exactly. Yes. So that's all inside. That's all inside the Patreon. If you like the show and want to help to support us that way, I'm going to head out of here.
I was going to say,
I'm going to head out of here.
Sorry,
but with that, I'm going to head out of here. I'm William.
I'm Dallas.
Cody.
Everyone talk over everyone all the time. I'm Alex. Blah, blah, blah. 100 episodes is the best thing that we have ever done.
We'll catch you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
Are you kidding? I'm working.
All right, I'll be right there.
And grab the movie. Go, 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 go.
Come on, my lover. Come on, my friend.
Night one snapped in two, which was say.